We're about to cover the significant changes in Chapter 5 for the 2020 NEC. Chapter 5 begins to address more of the non-typical or technical installations and their specific requirements in our field, where those that happened in Chapters 2, 3, and 4 were more general in nature and often apply to later chapters. Chapter 5 could be considered one of the more complex to understand. That might be because it addresses not only possibly dangerous occupancies, but the conditions the installations are being done in, as well as essential electrical systems needed to provide care for individuals. What do I mean by possibly dangerous? I'm sure most of you know, but this will be a good review for those that do and a little explanation for those of you that have yet to encounter one of these facilities. I'm talking about hazardous locations. The NEC houses these specific requirements for hazardous locations in Articles 500 through 516. These locations are first broken down into classes. Class 1 covers the requirements for locations where flammable gases, flammable liquid-produced vapors, and combustible liquid-produced vapors are or may be present. Class 2 covers the requirements for locations where combustible dust is or will be present. And Class 3 covers the requirements of locations where the presence of ignitable fibers or combustible fines might be. Each of these classes is broken down even further into divisions. Depending on the class, the division usually separates how the location is defined. There are many occupancy types that might have a mix of different classification installations. Some of the common places might be a gas station, a commercial garage, an aircraft hangar, or an auto body shop. Another type of special occupancy is healthcare facilities. Not only is it essential to provide a reliable electrical system, it's also imperative to provide the highest level of safety when performing care for human life. And the last topic is a more unique occupancy to discuss. I say that because I'm talking about marinas and boatyards. There weren't many changes made to Article 555, but as you'll see, a change did occur regarding GFCI and ground fault protection of equipment. There are obviously other locations covered in Chapter 5 and changes that we'll look at in greater detail, so let's get started.